Hello, this is Hello Canvas. In this video, we will learn how to import a reference image of the year image in Zbrush and use it as a reference. References are very important when doing digital modeling, so be sure to follow along. Let's learn together about preparing to import an image. First, prepare a photo image of your ear. You can import image in Zbrush in several ways. This time, we will use the spotlight function, which is the simplest method. Importing image. Let's learn together about using spotlight. The method is as follows. There is a texture function in the first top menu. When you click on this texture menu, there will be an import at the bottom. Click import and let's go to the save location. It says continue here in the reference folder. Click on this image and open it. Then you can check that it is in here. Then it is registered in the panel like this. Click on the registered image here. If you look at the first icon on the right, click on Spotlight. When you do this, your image will appear on the screen. Now, let's adjust the scale here. If you look at the scale here, there is a scale here. You can adjust the size by adjusting it left and right like this. You can also press the Alt key and change the position like this. Click it, drag it to the side. And here, if you press Shift G, you can turn off the spotlight and press Shift G. Again, to turn it on. Let's learn the basic operation of the spotlight together. You will see an image on the spotlight. The operation method is as follows. As you can see, it is related to the size adjustment. Let me tell you. To adjust the size, click on the icon above the circle and you can see it here, right? You can enlarge or reduce the scale box from side to side. The second is a rotation. If you hold a circle around it and click and drag, you can see that the lighting changes partially. And if you do it too many times, there are times when it crashes. So please keep that in mind. The third is movement. Click on the image and drag it like this to see it move. You can do this for reference only. So adjust the size and position so that the shape of the ear can be clearly seen. One thing to note here is that when the spotlight is on, the Sculpt does not work right away. After setting the image, you must press Shift G to turn off the spotlight to be able to sculpt. If you have followed along well, we have learned about preparing the base mesh. You will need to prepare a quiet basing mesh first. If so, look on the right side of the tool here. You will see an shape part. Click this after setting it to Sphere 3D. I will make one like this. Then you must click Make Polymesh 3D here to be able to model it. Then I will press Ctrl G and draw it again. Then the edit here will be activated. Click on the edit here and clean it up right away. You can now see that free sculpting is possible. First, I changed it from sphere to plane to make it look good. Here, you can see the reference. I space it out like this and activated the mesh here with the Make Polymesh 3D. Here, yes, it went like this. Of course, you need to take a little more detail when detailing, but I will briefly explain the principle first. It's like this here. But if you look at the ear flap, there are some parts that are raised and some that are in. You don't have to select the brush here and draw it no matter how much you try. Here you need to turn off the spotlight here. Box image. Press Shift G and turn it off. After giving it, you can reduce the size of the brush and pull it up to fit like this. Of course, I am just showing you roughly for now. But when you actually work, you need to work more detailedly. In the case of things like ear flap, it's cumbersome to draw them one by one, so I often step them with an image and work according to that frame. In this way, I will do shift smoothing whenever I need to and continue naturally. At this time, you can keep the image of the ear on the side of the screen and keep referring to it while sculpting. The key is to follow the shape while you're looking at the reference. Then, let's look at sculpting tips and finishing together. First, I will give you two tips. First, the ear has a complex structure, but it is much easier to think of it by dividing it into 3 to 4 large chunks at first. Second, please work in the flow is grabbing the chunk with the move brush and adding details with clay buildup. And I will briefly explain the use of spotlight. In the middle of the sculpting, you can raise the image again with Shift G and compare it. I learned the basic process of importing an image and quieting the ear in Zbrush. Once you learn how to refer to images, you can apply it to all sculpting of the face, hand, and body. In the next lecture, we will cover how to express the ear details and refine the polish. Please like and subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you.